Greg and Susan, a middle-aged couple, have just landed in Honolulu and they can hardly contain their excitement. It's their first time in Hawaii, a trip they've been talking about for years. As they step out of the airport, Susan gazes around with a dreamy look in her eyes and exclaims,
"Oh, isn't Hawaii beautiful?"
Greg immediately furrows his brow. Honey, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Hawaii. You know, with a W sound, he says, trying to sound casual but unable to resist correcting her. Susan, however, is not one to back down easily. She looks at him with confidence and retorts,
"No, dear.
waving a hand dismissively.
It's Hawaii. I read it in the Woman's Home Journal. It's how the locals pronounce it. Trust me on this."
Greg shakes his head slightly, knowing this will go nowhere. He's been married to Susan long enough to know that when she thinks she's right, well, there's no convincing her otherwise. So, instead of arguing, he focuses on hailing a cab, hoping to avoid a lengthy debate on their first day of vacation. As they slide into the backseat of a taxi, the driver gives them a warm, welcoming smile and says, "Aloha! First time in Hawaii?" Susan's eyes light up and she nudges Greg triumphantly.
"See?"
she whispers with a grin.
"Even the cab driver says Hawaii. I told you."
She crosses her arms, setting into her seat with an air of smug satisfaction. Greg looks out the window, biting his tongue. He doesn't want to ruin the trip, but deep down, he's certain it's Hawaii and not Hawaii. They arrive at their hotel, and the driver hops out to unload their luggage. As he sets the suitcases on the curb, Susan digs through her purse and pulls out some cash, handing it to the driver with a generous tip.
"Thank you so much,"
she says with a bright smile. The driver, tipping his hat with a polite nod, responds, "You're welcome."